Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. I'm on a solo, spontaneous trip to Monterey. I came here without a plan and also coming alone. I guess I was nervous about it at first, but I realized you don't have to plan things out, just decide the next step. So once you do the next step, the step after that will appear. I think that's the biggest lesson for me this time. Because I remember I was gonna plan the trip out, but I was stressing about it. And I was like, if I'm gonna stress about it, why plan it? Let's just figure out the next step. So every time I chose to go somewhere, I would find the next destination somehow. And I don't know, it's just been so nice. It feels like I'm in the flow rather than being like, oh my gosh, I have to get all this stuff done just because I planned it. And for me, this trip was special because even though there wasn't any big thing that happened, it made me realize that every step you take, as long as you follow that feeling inside of you that tells you, go this way. Even this place, when I was driving, I was going to my next destination and I just felt called towards this road. And if I was in my head, I would have been like, no, just follow the map. That doesn't make any sense. But I was like, I don't know, I just feel so called. And I was just going through that one road and it led me to this really magical place. I just saw a deer which is wild. It was just me and the deer having a moment. But just stuff like that, you know? If I had listened to my thoughts, I wouldn't have had that magical moment and I wouldn't be taking this video. And so when I do things in my day-to-day life, I don't have to be so rigid about what I have to get done or where I have to be or planning every single step just so I can feel safe. I can just decide the next thing that feels right for me. And it will lead me to a magical place, you know, because if you make decisions from a place of feeling open and excited and warm inside, it's gonna lead you to a place that reflects that feeling. If you make a decision from a place of stress and anxiety and control, I feel like it's gonna lead you to a place where you constantly feel that way. I'm working on a few projects right now, and I think this trip has taught me I don't really have to know where I'm going. I just have to pay attention to what's in front of me and pay attention to how I feel about that. Take that leap of faith every single time. And then every time I do it and it leads me to a place where I'm like, whoa, I could have never gotten here if I had planned it. It's like confirmation for me that I can have confidence in my intuition, what's inside here, rather than all the voices telling me otherwise. Yeah, I hope this encourages you to see where you're making decisions or planning things ahead of time from a place of stress, anxiety, wanting to make sure everything goes right, and see if you can step back a bit and be like, okay, what feels right to me right now in this very moment? Just the next step that feels open. Check in with yourself. Literally take a hand and put it on your heart and be like, which way? Which way? And then try it. It doesn't have to go right. Nothing big has to happen, but you'll feel differently. And then you'll be like, oh, this is how I want to feel all the time. And you'll realize how much you've been strangling yourself to make sure everything goes right. But then it doesn't go right, you know? Because you just can't control life. And the more you try to control it, the more life tries to control you. So yeah, that was my podcast episode today. Thanks for being here, guys, and I will see you around. Bye.